spotted their significant others, watching what might occur, hers with his and his with hers, witnessed the moment that they lost control. Woo! And they fell back into that swimming hole, taking off their clothes just for good measure. That day was hot, that water was hotter, belongings on the bank, no one to thank but themselves. No one to thank but themselves. No one to thank but belongings on the bank.
Ain't got no one to thank.
Belongings on the bank.
Ain't got no one to thank.
Belongings on the bank. No one to thank but themselves. No one to thank but themselves. No one to thank but themselves.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Charlie on sound. Thank you, Kuma
Thank you,
staff.
Santa Cruz. Wolf Jet's up next.
Stick around. Thank you.